All right. So I have good news. We actually have a real magician for you tonight. So let's go ahead and bring out Senior Systems Engineer Bassam Mohana.
Right out here. Whoa. It's actually a packed house today. I love it. It's awesome. How you guys doing? Actually, David, do you mind coming back out here to help me for real quick for something? Sure. Yeah, come on out. So, you guys were out here doing that cool little trick. I like that. You guys like that with the donut? There's one thing you guys need to learn, though. There's actually 3 parts to every good magic act.
Okay.
Okay? There's the 3 parts, right? The first part, you actually have to tell them what you're going to do, right? So the first part, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a card, and you're going to pick a card, and then we're going to do a trick with it. Second part is we're going to set up the trick, right? So here, this is what I want you to do. Just go ahead and just say stop whenever you like.
Stop.
And we're going to use this card right here that you stopped at. And it's okay if I see it because it's not a big deal. In fact, we're going to go ahead and we're going to mark this card in a certain way. We're going to actually just fold it in half. Back and forth, just like that. Go ahead and keep folding it back and forth. Get a nice, good crease in there for me, if you will. I'll hold that for you.
Sure.
And once you've got a nice crease in there, just go ahead and tear it down the middle for us. Show it to the audience so that they can see both halves have been torn exactly in half. Now this is the turn of the trick. This is the second act, right? This is where I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these 2 pieces and use a little magic and put them back together.
Okay, cool.
Sounds cool, right?
Yeah.
Now, magic looks a little different for everybody. And in this case, when I was growing up trying to do this trick, my magic wasn't strong, right? So my magic looked a little weird. It looked a little more like a stapler.
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and staple that in. Just like that. Pretty good so far, right?
Yeah.
I know it's not real magic, but so far it serves its purpose. Now, as you can see, the staple's going right through the front and the back. You can see the crease. And actually, why don't you go ahead and do me a favor? Let's mark it a little bit more. Take that and sign one end and the other end. Perfect. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So now this is where the magic comes in. So this is the third act, right? So the first part was the pledge. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. The second act was the turn, where we show you the actual act happening. The third part of the act is the prestige. And this is where we actually make the magic happen. So if you want to watch carefully, your card. Can you see that?
Yep. Oh, wow.
Do you see what's happening there?
Yeah.
Can you see what's happening there?
Might be hard to see from out there, but looks like.
Let's get it right up on the camera then. You can examine that. That's your card. And that's how you do 3 phases. You guys want to see one more real quick? Yeah?
Are you good with me?
You're good with you. You can
All
keep
right.
that as a souvenir. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
All right. So same principle, a little bit larger, right? Sometimes magic isn't what it seems. You've got newspaper. And when you get really good at doing magic, you can actually make it seem like you're doing something you're not. So I'm going to go ahead and take the paper, and I'm just going to tear it, or at least make it seem like I'm tearing it, right down the middle. So I know it sounds like it's being torn, right? You can actually hear it right up against the mic. And it sounds and it looks like it's actually being torn. It's just an illusion, folks. Magicians can make you see and hear anything they want you to. Now I'll show you what I mean. If we take the papers and hold them right up like this, now remember the 3 acts? The 3 parts of the acts? The first part I told you I was going to do a trick and tear up the newspaper. The second act was I was actually tearing it up. Here comes the prestige where you actually take the paper and on 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. Right back. So.
All right, let's give it up again for Bassam. Good job.